JBN, we keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, man killed, another wounded in White House shooting. The White House police in Westmoreland have commenced an investigation into the shooting death of a man and the wounding of another in the community on Sunday morning. The deceased has been identified as 22-year-old Jermaine Vaz, otherwise called Kid, unemployed, of Sunset Drive, also in White House. It is reported that about 2:30 a.m., Vaz and a 28-year-old fisherman were traveling on a motorcycle along the Orchard Down Main Road when a white motor car drove up behind them and the occupants opened fire, hitting both men. The motorcycle crashed and both men sustained serious injuries to their upper bodies. They were rushed to the Black River Hospital where Vaz was pronounced dead. The other man was admitted in serious condition. Man charged with murder after allegedly striking common-law wife with hammer. A man has been charged with murder after allegedly striking his common-law wife with a hammer during a domestic dispute over attendance at a party. 41-year-old Marvin Authors, otherwise called Babu, a carpenter of Retreat in Westmoreland, was slapped with a murder charge on Saturday following a post-mortem report which revealed that the woman, 35-year-old craft vendor Venetia Hilton, late of Sheffield and Retreat, died from multiple blunt force trauma to her chest. Reports from the police are that Hilton and Authors were at their Top Hill district home with Hilton's two children when they had an argument over attending a party. During the dispute, it is alleged, Authors used a hammer to hit Hilton in her upper body, which resulted in her falling to the ground and becoming unresponsive. Authors subsequently went to the Negril police station where he filed a report about the incident. He was subsequently arrested on reasonable suspicion of murder. The police later visited the scene, and on their arrival, Hilton was seen inside a bedroom in the house, lying face down on the floor in a pool of blood with what appeared to be marks of violence on her back. She was transported to the Savlamore Public General Hospital where she was pronounced dead. On Friday, November 25, a post-mortem was conducted on the body of Hilton, which revealed that death was as a result of multiple blunt force trauma to the chest, leading to Authors being charged with murder. Teen girl among 4 people charged after illegal gun seized in St. Catherine. A 17-year-old girl is among 4 people charged following the seizure of an illegal gun in the St. Catherine North Division. The other suspects are 41-year-old Sean Wallace, 49-year-old carpenter Bernard Whittle, and Zande Whittle, 19-year-old a welder. All 4, according to the police, are from Gulf Lane, Gordon Penn, Spanish Town. Reports from the Spanish Town police are that about 4 a.m. on Sunday, November 20, a joint police-military team conducted an operation in Gulf Lane, Spanish Town, during the search of a premises when Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol and 37 9mm rounds of ammunition were found. The occupants of the house, the 3 men and the teenage girl, were arrested and charged. Their court dates are being finalized. Man in custody following gun seizure in St. Andrew. A man is now in custody following the seizure of an Arcus 9mm pistol fitted with a magazine containing 9mm rounds of ammunition on Westport Avenue, Riverton City, Kingston 11 on Saturday, November 26. According to the police, the seizure took place during a joint operation with the Jamaica Defense Force in the St. Andrew South community. Reports from the Hunts Bay Police are that lawmen conducted an operation in the area when a house was searched and the gun and ammunition was found in a room. The man was taken into custody in connection with the seizure. However, his identity has been withheld pending further investigations. Body with throat slashed found in St. Catherine. Police personnel from the St. Catherine Scenes of Crime Unit were processing a scene Sunday morning where the body of an unidentified male was discovered. The body was found with the throat slashed near Charlemont in St. Catherine. It is reported that, about 7 a.m. Sunday, passers-by stumbled upon the body on a dirt track in an area called Natty Farm Yard. Lawmen who responded saw the body lying on his back with a deep wound to the neck and clad in a white t-shirt, blue ripped jeans pants, grey socks, and white underwear. Police at the scene reported that a pair of white sneakers, an inner car door handle, a matted length of black electrical wire with a substance resembling blood, and a pool of blood were seen about 8 feet from the body. The body was about 5 feet 8 inches long, with a slim build, black complexion, with a short full beard and receding hairline, and appears to be in the late 20s or early 30s. The murder of this man is the second in the area since Friday, when another man was shot and killed in the Linstead town centre. Acting Commander for the St. Catherine North Police Division, Derek Champagne, said the police are working to tackle criminal activities. We have imposed a 48-hour curfew within Linstead since 6 p.m. Friday, November 25, 2022, Superintendent Champagne said. The murders are gang-related, although some have been arrested, it persists, so we continue to deploy resources to address the problem. 2 suspects charged in Manchester shop robbery. 2 men have been charged with shop breaking and larceny after over $2 million in products were stolen from businesses in Farron District and Spalding, Manchester. They are 39-year-old Daniel Grant, a labourer of Strand District in Manchester, and 34-year-old Ryan Parker, also a labourer of Somerset District in the parish. Reports from the Mandeville Police are that on Sunday, August 28, 2022, about 9 p.m., the complainant locked up the establishment. Upon his return, he discovered that the suspects had cut off the padlocks to the front door and stole 3 poker boxes with an estimated value of $700,000, assorted liquors and cash amounting to $12,000. Additionally, about 7:45 p.m. on Sunday, October 2, 2022, the complainant returned and discovered that the padlocks to the side door to her shop were missing. Checks revealed that several items were stolen, including 4 poker boxes valued over $2 million, 2 quarts of white rum, and 4 boxes of cigarettes. Following investigative leads, both suspects were apprehended in Spalding, Manchester, and were subsequently charged. Their court dates are being finalized. Alleged lottery scammer captured in St. Anne. A man said to be a major figure involved in lottery scamming in St. Anne was among 7 suspects detained yesterday during a series of police military operations in the parish. The operations were conducted in search of illegal guns and ammunition, dangerous drugs, lottery scamming, wanted persons, and persons of interest. The cops say one of their prime target, who goes by the alias Chubby, was captured during the operations. A number of cell phones with the personal information and addresses of persons living overseas were seized in the operations. 3 suspects were arrested at a house in Hollywood, Steertown, in possession of cell phones with the identity information and addresses of persons living overseas. The 3 have since been charged with identity theft and lottery scamming. The other suspects are being investigated by the Lottery Scam Task Force. Motorcyclist killed in St. Elizabeth. A motorcyclist was killed in a vehicular crash on the Aberdeen Main Road in St. Elizabeth on Friday. Is Marvin McLaughlin of Slab District in the parish. The Silo police said about 11 p.m. McLaughlin was driving his chopper motorcycle in a southerly direction when he collided with a Honda CR-V that was traveling in the opposite direction. He was assisted to the hospital for treatment, where he was pronounced dead. The police said the driver of the Honda CR-V was warned for prosecution. Drevil killed pedestrian along Eastwood Park Road, warned for prosecution. The female driver of a delivery truck, which crashed along Eastwood Park Road on Friday, killing a pedestrian and injuring 3 others, including 2 children, has been warned for prosecution. The incident occurred at the Eastwood Park Road and Burlington Avenue intersection. It's reported that an Isuzu box truck was traveling northerly along Eastwood Park Road. When on reaching the intersection, the driver lost control, causing it to mount the sidewalk. 2 adults and the children who were on the sidewalk were hit. The truck also collided with the rear section of a motor car. One of the pedestrians, O'Neill Hamilton, died of his injuries, while the others have been hospitalized in serious condition. Taxi operator charged for looting crash truck in St. Anne. The St. Anne police have laid charges against the taxi operator, accused of looting a truck along the Fatespen Main Road over a week ago. 29-year-old Kemore Graham, a resident of Fatespen, has been charged with the offense of simple larceny. Graham was arrested after the police raided the community and recovered items stolen from the truck in his possession. Graham was among a group of people who stormed the truck after the driver was fatally shot by hoodlums along the main road in Fatespen. Millions of dollars worth of food items, including rice, flour, cornmeal, oil, milk, butter, and other goods were stolen from the truck. The truck was transporting the goods on behalf of Facey Commodity to Western Jamaica when the driver, Dave Brown, was shot. The truck crashed and overturned. Passenger faces multiple charges after attempted robbery. A 45-year-old St. Catherine man has been hit with multiple charges after allegedly posing as a passenger, brandishing a gun, and demanding money from an individual inside the vehicle. Charges Kevin Brown, a labourer of Duncan's Pen, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. He was charged with assault with intent to rob, shooting with intent, wounding with intent, illegal possession of firearm, illegal possession of ammunition, and malicious destruction of property following the Friday, November 11 incident. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that about 9:05 p.m., Brown was aboard the Toyota Hiace minibus posing as a passenger. Upon reaching a section of Old Harbour Road, he brandished a gun and demanded money from the complainant, who managed to escape. The accused gave chase when he was intercepted by a police team. In an attempt to elude the lawmen, he opened gunfire at them, hitting one of the officers, the police reported. Shortly after, the accused man turned up at the hospital with a gunshot wound to his abdomen. He was positively identified and was apprehended and charged subsequent to a question and answer interview. In sports news, KC beat holders Clarendon College in Champions Cup semifinal. Dojan Richards, otherwise called Whisper, scored 4 times as Kingston College knocked holders Clarendon College out of the Eastwood Champions Cup, beating them 4-2 in the semifinal played at the National Stadium on Saturday. Less than a week after being beaten in the semifinals of the Manning Cup at the same venue, Kingston College returned with a vengeance as Richards took his goals tally to 29 in the season. All 6 goals, including goals from Kaheem Dixon, Daniel Clark for Clarendon College, were of the highest order. Kingston College will meet Jamaica College, winners of the other semifinal, in the Champions Cup final set for December 10. It was the first loss for Clarendon College this season, and saw champion being knocked out before the final for a 3rd time, as Garvey Massey were eliminated from the DaCosta Cup and Kingston College in the Manning Cup. Kingston College stayed on course for a 3rd hole in the Champions Cup after winning in 2017 and 2019. Richards opened the score in the 14th minute when he raced on the right flank, cut inside, then fired a powerful left footer that curled past the Clarendon College goalkeeper Romeo Daniels. 9 minutes later he was at it again, dribbling from just inside his own half, past 3 defenders, and into the Clarendon College 18-yard area before again pouring past Daniels. He made it 3-0 in the 51st minute and then scored his and his team's 4th in the 50th minute when he hit a pass from Teshawn Mattis, one time from the right flank past Daniels into the far corner. Dixon pulled a goal back for Clarendon College with an acrobatic scissors kick in the 64th minute, and Clark halved the deficit when he scored a powerhouse pass Kingston College's goalkeeper Malik Williams in the 77th minute. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.